What's good, everybody? It's your boy Dre West, aka Mr. Sub, with the Heater Studios based out of Omaha, Nebraska. And I'm just coming out to give you guys another tip slash trick that's going to put you a lot further in the game, especially if you're in an in home studio, man. So, I found out this little new niche. If you go to a professional, uptight studio, they have analog gear that runs to the microphone, through a certain change in order to produce a certain characteristic. Now, is there a way that we can do that in Studio One? Great question. Yes, there is. So before I tell you guys, uh, before I show you guys the difference between audio, I'm gonna tell you how I did it. So here in the post or pre-inputs, and that's you can find that right here by clicking this button here. It's gonna pull up these right here. And when you put a plug-in on this pre-input right here, it prints the audio onto your DAW. So whatever plugin you put on here is going to get automatically imprinted onto the audio track in your DAW. So I'm going to show you the difference between me recording with the CLA 76 and a gate on the audio track versus just me recording straight through my preamp and microphone. And you'll be able to tell the difference. So this first one is just me recording, straight out of my microphone.
We all suffocating, put your mask on before we helping others. Watching niggas be in transition, they be undercover. Trying to hang with a nigga like he a pendant. Free smoke for anybody, we got flight attendants.
Now, see, that vocal didn't sound bad at all. It didn't sound bad. It didn't sound bad at all. But I like recording with that gate in CLA 76. Well, the gate, of course, because it does great with noise reduction in the background. But the 76 because it gives a lot of character to the vocal. You'll see the difference.
We all suffocating, put your mask on before we're helping others. Watching niggas be in transition, they be undercover.
You see, you hear that difference?
We all suffocating, put your mask on before we're helping others. Watching niggas be in transition, they be undercover.
Now, this is completely off of preference, what you want to do, how you want to record. If you want to go about it just recording the regular way, then just going down your vocal chain, that's completely fine. But this is essentially a trick that you can do that, almost emulates as if you were to have some sort of analog gear. So, you can do some research on famous chains, how people do how people set up their chains in order to do tracking. Um, and that may help you out to get whatever considerable sound that you might actually want. But I just found that this right here has been a complete game changer. You're recording into a compressor, you don't have to worry about peaks and peaks that much, and it just gives just gives it a lot more character. So I'm gonna go play with all the plugins on it, and then yeah. So this is the one with the 76 and gate.
We all suffocating, put your mask on before we're helping others. Watching niggas be in transition, they be undercover. Trying to hang with a nigga like he a pendant. Free smoke for anybody, we got.
All right.
We all suffocating, put your mask on before we're helping others. Watching niggas be in transition, they be undercover. Trying to hang with a nigga like he a pendant. Free smoke for anybody, we got flight attendants.
So like I said, either one of them they don't really sound bad. It's honestly all off of preference. Now this isn't a mixing tutorial, so I'm not gonna go like fully in depth on how I did the chain or whatnot, but I'm going to play it back so you can hear the difference with the instrumental.
We all suffocating, put your mask on before we're helping others. Watching niggas be in transition, they be undercover. Trying to hang with a nigga like he a pendant. Free smoke for anybody, we got flight attendants. Don't try it, nigga, you gon' end up being a witness. All they see is vendors, just don't dent it. They see all my wardrobe, they wanna rent it. Keep the farming on me, nigga, cause I keep the chicken. I'm getting gas, go ahead, pass the swisher.
All right, and this is the one without any CLA 76 put on the pre-input.
We all suffocating, put your mask on before we're helping others. Watching niggas be in transition, they be undercover. Trying to hang with a nigga like he a pendant. Free smoke for anybody, we got flight attendants.
So either way it goes, it's not really bad. The one recorded with the CLA 76 has a little bit more grit and a little bit more crunchy character to it. Like I said, the peaks are gonna be more the peaks are going to be more contained because we have that compressor on it. Um, But yeah, you guys should definitely check this out if you and try this for yourself. If you guys want to hear how I mix this particular track, just to give me a comment, and then I'll walk you through how I set up my vocal chain here and everything. But yeah, I mean, essentially, it's all off of preference. What sounds good to you, you know what I mean? And this is kind of the characteristic that I liked per se. But just me recording straight out my microphone isn't bad. But I kind of like recording into that compressor because I don't have to worry about messing with too much of volume um, in order to put the clip gain at a substantial volume for all the plugins to be working. So that's it's kind of like a little shortcut essentially, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm gonna play it back one more time.
We all suffocating, put your mask on before we're helping others. Watching niggas be in transition, they be undercover. Trying to hang with a nigga like he a bandit. Free smoke for anybody, we got flight attendants. Don't try it, nigga, you gon' end up being a witness. All they see is fenders, just don't dent it.
Now, if you want to copy down my settings for how I had everything set up for my pre-recording or my post-recording, whatever you want to call it, this is my 76 mono settings. Pretty fast attack, pretty fast release. This is gate. Now, those settings you're going to dial in particular to whatever genre that you're doing or whatever style that you want to do. Just remember when you are putting plugins on this pre-input, you are not going to be able to change none of that or anything. It's going to be printed in stone into your audio here. So be very careful that whatever you do put on here is something that you want indefinitely. So this probably wouldn't be an ideal spot for auto tune because you know what I mean sometimes we want to use Melodyne to spice up certain spots or whatever the case may be. But yeah, so you guys should definitely put this into your arsenal, and I think this would definitely help a lot of people be able to achieve a different sound or you know what I'm saying, be able to do different things. It's your boy Dre West. I'm putting on for the In Home Studios, man. This song was going to be dropped pretty soon. This is just me messing around on a freestyle. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Tap in, try it yourself. It's really lit.
No insurance, nigga, how the fuck you with Jake? Don't try it, we don't believe in time, it's never late. Sound alarm, we like Ukraine. Bullet bombs, this gon' blow your brain. Long rifle look like a crane. I'm on the bucks with the scope like I am Dave. Try to hang like a pendant, you ain't no chain. Nigga want cookie points, nigga, we don't fuck with lane. You stressing with us, nigga, I can take care of your pain. And don't be on no cap, we can take care of stains. We all suffer.
All right, y'all. Have a blessed, wonderful day, man. I'm going to try to bring out more tutorials. What will really help me with my tutorials is if you guys subscribed and helped and supported the channel, and if you gave me some feedback under every single tutorial so I know which direction that you guys need help with. Like I said, I'm an in-home studio in Omaha, Nebraska. I have clientele dang near every other day. So just completed a whole album for an artist. So I mean, I have a lot of work experience in the mixing and mastering field. I am currently enrolled in a academy, the Reverse Engineer. This isn't a sponsor for the Reverse Engineer, but definitely check out the Reverse Engineer if you want to polish yourself up and really get those in fine tuned perspectives from major engineers. The mentoring is great and everything is great. I'm about 6-7 months in, and I've learned a bunch. I mean, so much. You can never ever stop learning, especially when it comes to the music stuff, because it just changes so vastly. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. If you guys need any help with anything else, make sure you comment, and I'll bring out a tutorial for it. Until then, peace out. Much love. It's your boy Dre West. All right, I'm out.